Welcome to PillowTalk. This is Catrina Dennis. Today we're going to be talking about the EA purchase of the Star Wars license. So EA recently bought Star Wars and it let fans, no wait, I want to do that one more time. So EA recently purchased the Star Wars license, and this means that EA is the only video game company that can produce Star Wars games now. Coincidentally, they are also the only company that can produce NFL games, which just are so very entertaining.
Go sports!
Go sports! We're not big sports gamers, we just have football players on every other video. And this kind of put fans into an uproar, which I completely understand. I mean, it's kind of disheartening knowing a company like EA that has the track record that it does, it is now basically has Star Wars in its hands. Star Wars has been acquired by Disney as well, and that's how EA got a hold of it, because I'm pretty sure EA basically threw up the biggest amount of cash and Disney was like, those guys! On the upside, EA is also partnered with the guys who made Mass Effect, which I love. I love the entire series, so I'm kind of okay with seeing Star Wars go into a Mass Effect direction. And that said, a lot of the titles that we thought were dropped by LucasArts are now back on the table for debate. We also have like 1313 back on the table for debate. We have Boba Fett hopefully coming back with his own video game, and you know, a lot of new titles coming out in the coming years. So there's a lot of upsides, but the downsides are just like outweighing everyone. This is kind of just like when Batman was first announced, Arkham Origins with the WB Games company. It was kind of daunting, and now that we're seeing more of it, at least to me, it's a lot more acceptable. You know, they're keeping with the same remedy that you know, we love, and we know and love the formula of the game that we know and love with the Arkham series. So I'm worried, and I understand that everyone else is worried and upset, but I'm also kind of curious. Like, this is, overall 2013 has been a year of major curiosity for me because of all the major video game world changes. So I'm really excited, but I'm also, you know, a little bit nervous. Hopefully that pulls through and we get titles that aren't just, you know, the next Madden. So now that EA owns the license, I really would like to just go over some of the things that they could do to bring back the Star Wars gaming franchise that I loved so much as a kid, because honestly the franchise is kind of like diminished in the past few years. You know, I've never been a huge fan of the Old Republic games or KOTOR or anything along those lines, simply because I'm not much of like a multiplayer fan, but that's just me. Those games did look beautiful, and I'd love to see something like that come back. Now, with BioWare partnered with EA and distributing a lot of their games through them, we can also expect something nice, hopefully within the third-person shooter world. So I'm hoping we get a lot of really cool FPSs and you know, third-person shooters as well from them, because I haven't seen a lot of that with Star Wars lately, and I always did like the classic ones like Shadows of the Empire. That was so much fun, and it's also my favorite Star Wars game, so exciting. Hopefully that comes back in some form or fashion, or that kind of game formula comes back as well. That said, we could expand on the TIE Fighter franchise, which I'm also really excited about. I mean, those have always been really classic games for me, and I'd love to see more come out soon as well. So yay! So overall, I'm kind of nervous, and I'm hoping that EA takes the right route with this. But with E3 coming up, we also have that. We could see EA put something on the floor for demo. We could see them partner with the J.J. Abrams team to bring out some new Star Wars games that are based off of the movie, which I do see that coming, especially because J.J. Abrams seems to pop out a video game with every movie he does, whether it sucks or not. So, for PillowTalk, this is Catrina Dennis. Thank you for watching, and make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Bye! PillowTalk. Roadhouse.